What's up, y'all? Welcome to the very first vlog or episode of the Wife and Mompreneur Diaries. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know yet. I'm still figuring out if I'm gonna call it the Wife and Mompreneur Vlog, the Wife and Mompreneur Diaries, something like that. I don't know yet. So this is the first episode. So basically what this is going to entail is going to be basically me time where I'm out doing whatever I want to do. For me, literally just me, solo, no husband, no kid, just me. I'm about to first go to the nail salon because that's something that I've been putting off. Because I'm keeping a buck with y'all. I don't like sitting in a nail shop or salon or whatever for long periods of time. That's why when I go, I normally just go ahead and get my pedicure or whatever, and then I dip. Because I don't be wanting to be in there all day. And then I told y'all about the issue with the gel. Like, I stopped getting acrylic and I just wanted to maintain my natural nails. So I was starting to get gel polish. And this was like before Madison was even born. So then once I continued to get the gel polish on my natural nails, and then I would be doing her hair, I don't know if it was like the hair products or what, but the gel polish would like slowly start lifting, and it wasn't even time for me to get it redone. It was just start lifting, and it was starting to get like caught in Madison's hair, and it would be like pulling her hair. So it became like super inconvenient. That's why I stopped getting my natural nails done. I'm like, just forget it. So I think I'm about to switch back over to the acrylic side. This is gonna be my test run, because I'm telling y'all right now, if I end up breaking some acrylic, some tips or anything, I'm gonna just get some press-ons and I'm gonna be done with it. Because I'm like, whatever. Because anytime that I would get my nails done with acrylics, because like back in like college, I would say, yeah, like after high school, like all throughout college and all of that, I would get my nails done like every week, every 2 weeks or whatever, and I would get crazy designs and different stuff, all the little trendy stuff, hump nails and this, that, and that. I would get so much different stuff. But as I got older, I think because I be doing like more stuff around the house and stuff, I always end up breaking like one nail, and I'm like, at this point it just became super inconvenient. I'm like, I don't have time to be, oh, let me go get this fixed and this, that, and the third. I don't have time for all that, and I honestly don't make time. So this gonna be my test run. I'm gonna go ahead and get some acrylic. I don't know if I'm gonna do tips. I think I want to do some colorful tips, because I want to get color, but I don't want my whole nail to be like one color. I think I'm gonna get color tips. I used to just get like color tips and stuff here and there, you know, black tips, red tips or whatever, to just keep it simple, because I don't like a lot of razzle dazzle. I don't want no rhinestones. I don't want none of this stuff. I want to keep it simple but still have, you know, a cute polished look or whatever. So I'm gonna see what color tips they have up in here, and any footage that I get while I'm in here is probably gonna be on my phone, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to have to dealing with the camera and I don't want to do all that. So to make it easy on myself, I'm going to go ahead and get the footage on the inside. If I get any footage at all, it's gonna be on my phone. I need to invest in one of them little pocket cameras, because those seem so convenient. And to keep it a buck, I looked at them and I'm like, I could get one of these. It costs like the same price as this camera did. Granted, I didn't pay for this camera, but I'm like, shoot, they pretty much the same price. At least the one that I looked at. I think it's like the DJI or whatever that everybody's starting to get. And it's so little and cute. I'm like, I could throw that in all my purses. With this one, it's like I gotta have the little gimbal, the camera. I be having the hard camera case now that I got. Matter of fact, I ain't even showed y'all my new camera case. This is my new camera case. So I have the silicone case like to protect the camera itself, kind of like a phone case. But this is what I use when I put my camera inside of my backpack or whatever purse I got. That way it's not banging around on stuff, even with that little silicone case. So this is what I use to like really protect my case, and it got a little pocket and stuff so I can store the batteries and extra SD cards and stuff like that. So I'm pulling up to the nail shop right now. And then another thing, with it being Mother's Day weekend, I'm like, let me go Thursday afternoon. It's like 2:48. Yeah, I was like, let me go Thursday afternoon. That way hopefully it's not too packed, because I figured tomorrow being Friday, I'm like, everybody gonna be trying to come in and get their razzle dazzle on before Mother's Day on Sunday. So I was like, let me go when hopefully it's not busy and not packed at all, so I can get in and get out. And I got a couple other things that I want to do that's on my to-do list. Okay, so today I got my planner. It's my little pink planner. I believe I got it from Amazon. But it's so convenient. I keep track of Madison's learning stuff in here, and I keep track of my day-to-day stuff that I need to do for myself. Okay, so I still need to go to my UPS box. I don't know if I told y'all that. I still need to go to T-Mobile and get me a new screen protector, because I've been putting it off too, because I just don't be wanting to stop. Depending on what time I get back, I'll be doing dinner, and I need to be quick, so it'll probably be like some tacos. But I don't have all the ingredients that I be wanting, like the cilantro, the lettuce, the pico. I want all of that type of stuff, and most of that stuff is not at the house. The main ingredients are there, but not like the extra little toppings and stuff. And then I need to go through these neighborhoods, because there's some neighborhoods where there's some new builds. And of course, I'm in Texas, so they building up houses left and right because everybody moving here, specifically Dallas, so in surrounding areas or whatever. So my goal is to like neighborhood hop a little bit, because our lease is not up yet, but our lease will be up in a few months. So I need to see what's about to be available, because when that time comes, let's just say they're starting to build on one in the next month or so, it might be done by the time our lease is up. So that's on my agenda for today as well. What else? I want to say those are the main things that I wanted to do. But regardless of what else I do in between, I'm gonna bring y'all with me. So enjoy the ride.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Hello. What I did last night. I came home, say, around 2:45. Still so high, hypnotized in a trance from this body, so buttery brown.
Alright, y'all, I'm back in the car. Forgive me if the footage in there was starting to get kind of like sketchy, glitchy, like not focused or whatever. My phone kept tripping. I'm like, my cameras and stuff was wiped out, but for whatever reason, towards the end, it just wouldn't focus right. I was getting irritated, so I stopped recording. So I got my nails done. Let me get a little close. I like bright colors, and it ain't quite summer yet, obviously, but let me get a little. Let me go like this. Okay, and then the thumb is purple. I hope y'all can see that. Well, yeah, so I like bright colors during spring and summer. So I made sure I got bright colors. My feet are not like this. It look like I didn't scrub my hands good when they told me to go wash my hands. It's some powder stuck to my finger. But I didn't get my toes like that. I just got my toes a solid color. I guess I'll have to show y'all. I don't want to be in the car raising my feet up. So anyway, my toes are this color, pink. So yeah, because I'm not about to be, I got this short set on. I'm not about to be raising up my feet all up in the car. I'm looking weird. So that's that. It felt good get my nails done, because like I said, I ain't got my nails done in a hot minute, and they cute and I like it. It make me feel dainty and girly. But I'm done with that. I'm actually kind of pressed for time, because my box, I think I mentioned it. If I didn't mention it, I need to go pick up some packages at my box where I get all my mail that I don't want coming to the house or whatever, for like campaigns and stuff. So my box is like 30 something minutes away, and then it's 5 something. So I'm like, I would be dealing with traffic if I go to that box now. So I definitely should have did that earlier, and I could still go and still make it on time, but I don't like dealing with traffic. And if I go the non-freeway route, then it's gonna take longer, obviously, and I would be chancing me not getting there right before they close if I did that, because I don't mind taking the scenic route. I actually prefer it, but I wanted to make sure I got my neighborhood hunting or hopping or whatever I want to call it in, since I'm probably not going to get a chance to do it over the next couple days. And Madison's good because she is with her granny. I need to eat some too. And it get dark later here. Well, it gets dark, you know, later now too. So I got time. I'm not pressed for time as far as like daylight and stuff like that. But I do need to get some gas to get out. And I'm not gonna wait on Chris, cause no. I've been ran out of gas waiting on Chris. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the gas station first, and then I'm gonna GPS the neighborhood, the first neighborhood that I want to go to, and I'm gonna literally do a little drive-by, because what I like to do is before we move, and I've done this every time I've moved. I moved out after college, and I've been doing it. I always do this. So what I do is I go through a neighborhood, or when it was apartments, I would go through apartments, but since I'm looking at houses, go through the neighborhood at different times of day, because that's gonna tell you what type of people in the neighborhood. So obviously a good time to go is throughout the day, but an even better time to go is in the evening time, which is probably gonna work in my favor, because like I said, it's 5:24. Let me make sure that's right. Yes, 5:24. So hold on, I had a voicemail. I had to make sure it wasn't Chris or Madison, some random number. But yeah, so it's actually gonna work in my favor, because when you go in the evening time, usually people are off work, getting off work or whatever. And if it's a neighborhood where people always standing, I'm gonna just go ahead and head to the gas station while I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, if you go to a neighborhood where people always standing out and playing games and just looking a mess, they gonna be standing out doing that usually around that time, because if they working and everything, they gonna be out work. They gonna be off work or whatever, and that's gonna be their time to do all that. See, through the day, they gonna be gone most of the time. So you always gotta do it during times where people gonna be at the house. That way you can see the type of people that you could be potentially living by. If I see too many people standing out, if it look like a group of people that I don't see myself staying by, I'm leaving. I don't stay all over Dallas. People that know me probably don't even know where I originated from in Dallas. I don't stay all over Dallas. So from me being a baby all the way up to ninth grade, so high school, we stayed in Pleasant Grove. And then during the process of just living all around Dallas, I don't stay in Mesquite, Garland, and then as I got older, Grand Prairie, Irving, where else? Carrollton, Louisville. I don't stay all over Dallas, so I pretty much know at this point where I want to stay and where I don't want to stay, period. Like, I already know. I can pretty much look at a zip code and tell you I don't want to stay there. But if I'm somewhat unfamiliar with an area, I'm gonna just do a drive-by. And when it comes down to it, if I don't like what I see, obviously I'm never coming back. But if it's like, okay, it's looking good, I'm gonna still drive by again on a whole different day where I feel like more people gonna be out and about. And since these are going to be new builds, I also have the opportunity, maybe not today because it's kind of late, but I would also have the opportunity, boy, these folks about to get hit, but yeah, I would have the opportunity to look at some model homes. That way, you know, I can see, okay, this looks like something we would want to stay in, this don't look like something we want to stay in. So that's where I'm at with that. But I'm definitely about to go to this gas station, y'all, because my car is telling me I got 20 miles. And like I told y'all, I think in one of the previous vlogs, I ain't about to be on the side of the road waiting on Chris, AAA, anybody to come get me some gas or whatever. So I'm gonna zip on over to this gas station, and then I'm gonna pop back on with y'all once I figure out which destination is my first. Alright, I'm at the red light, so I decided to come back on here. But yeah, so the whole wife and Mompreneur Diaries, like this vlog. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm wanting to now hone in on not just me as the wife and the mom and business owner and all of that, but I also want to hone in. You know what? Just go this way. That gas station always be packed, so I'm gonna go one on to go to. But yeah, so I want to hone in on you being able, not just me, but you, if you're a wife, girlfriend, fiance, mom, whatever, being able to hone in on making time for yourself as well, because that's what I decided to do today. I was going to wait until tomorrow, which is Friday, to do it, but I was like, I don't want to do that because, once again, with it being Mother's Day weekend, I already knew the nail salon was going to be jam-packed no matter what time I went on Friday before Mother's, you know what I'm saying? No. So I already knew that was going to be packed, and I knew that Madison had some stuff that she wanted to do because she's been wanting to do it all week, and I just like us to handle like school related stuff, business related stuff, and all that through the week. Usually on Thursday, Friday, we, you know, kind of, I ain't gonna say F off, but we are a little bit more lenient with what we get done on those days. We kind of end our, you know, work day, school day, whatever you want to call it, early, and then we pretty much do what we want to do. She pretty much knows Thursday is a pretty much a lax day. We still do learning, but we just don't do like a lengthy learning day, because we do learning Monday through Thursday. But yeah, and also I didn't want what I'm trying to do to collide with our plans tomorrow. We have a basketball game to attend tomorrow evening. So, excuse me. Yeah, so we have a basketball game to attend tomorrow evening, and I didn't know what time I was going to be done doing the stuff that I needed and wanted to do. So I didn't want to put it off on Friday because I didn't want nothing to mess that up, because we're already committed to that, and that's something that we all are, you know, wanting to do as a family. Matter of fact, I don't even think I told Madison yet, but me and Chris on the same page when it comes to it. So yeah, that's what this is all about. So when I have these wife and mompreneur diary vlogs or whatever, it's going to be me on these little solo trips and just kind of taking care of me. It could be at the house too, but this particular one is going to be just me out and about doing what I want to do. Like someone's on me. Okay. So yeah, it's just gonna be me today, out and about doing what I want to do, what I like to do or whatever, and just taking care of me, you know, self-care Thursday or whatever. Yeah, I think that's it. And the whole, I guess, backstory on the Wife and Mompreneur, because I don't even touch on my other brand. Yeah, so when I be doing these vlogs, I don't even touch on my other brand because it's on the back burner. So I started Nugent, which is now Nugent. Before, you know, it was a shoe brand, it was something different, but I started Nugent back in 2015. A year later, I don't know if it was exactly a year later, I'm gonna say a year later. A year later, I started a t-shirt brand, a lifestyle t-shirt brand, and it was called, or it is called, because it's not like gone, I just don't actively do anything with it right now. So it's called the Wife and Mompreneur. And so I guess the basis or whatever behind the brand is I basically would make relatable shirts that are relatable to moms and wives and, you know, whatever. So I used to have this one shirt. It actually went viral on Facebook or whatever, and then people started biting it. Y'all, it was crazy. This was back then. It was a shirt that said, "Just a kid that likes to watch YouTube." And y'all, that shirt went viral. It had millions of views on Facebook, because that's back when I was kind of first. This is before I really was in my Facebook ad bag too. That's what's crazy about it. I had just ran like a boost. I don't even think it was a actual ad. It was more so just like a quick little boost or whatever. Well, anyway, y'all, it did millions of views, y'all, and I was like getting them ka-chings. If you got Shopify, you know what I'm talking about. But them ka-chings, y'all, was going out. So I think that's what it said. It's been so long. Yeah, just a kid that likes to watch YouTube. I think that's what it said. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute just to make sure that's what it said, because I honestly don't even remember the exact phrase. So that one did numbers. And then I had this raising a mini boss shirt. They're matching family shirts. Of course I had one, Madison had one, Chris had one. And then if it was a family that had multiple kids, it was raising mini bosses, and then the kids' shirts would say mini boss or whatever. That did numbers or whatever. But it's tough. Like, it's already tough managing one brand. Anybody that got a brand know that. I was trying to do 2 brands. And then obviously in the midst of all this, I was a new mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm 8 years in the game now, but I was a new mom, and that's around, you know, pretty much the newborn stage still. You know, that age from 6 months to a year. It's a lot going on. So I had ended up, like, a couple years later when Nugent really started gaining traction and I was getting like super busy and overwhelmed. I was like, I can't manage both of these brands no more. Like, it was getting too crazy or whatever. So I literally put the Wife and Mompreneur on the back burner until I felt like I was ready to relaunch it. And I honestly think that I might relaunch it sometime this spring or summer, because y'all, it was a dope brand. I keep saying it is a dope brand, and it was something I could have fun with, and it didn't have nothing to do with like my customers per se, because like Nugent, I buy a lot of stuff that's catered towards my target audience, because I know exactly who they are, what they like, all of their hobbies and stuff like that. But when it came to the Wife and Mompreneur, that was literally like all me. Stuff that was super relatable to me, or if I knew it was relatable to like other wives and moms, I would just put it on a shirt, whether it was just like a word or just phrases or whatever. And y'all, it was fun. And I think now, since Madison is older, I think I'll be able to allow her to collaborate on some stuff with me, and we can do it together, and it'll kind of be like, you know, a mommy and me type project. Like Chris, he actually, did he help me come up with some shirts for that? Chris collaborated with me on some Nugent stuff. We did like some crew necks and stuff like that. I don't think he did any of the Wife and Mompreneur stuff with me. Not that I can think of anyway. But yeah, so I think I'm going to relaunch that brand at some point this year. And if not this spring and summer, just some point this year. And it was so crazy. Hold on, because I don't be wanting these clips to be long, because when I be transferring files, it be taking forever. Hold on. Okay, so when I initially launched that brand, what was I about to say? Oh my gosh, I need to get it together. Let me see what I just said, and then I'm gonna be back. Alright, y'all, I had to go back and see what I was about to say. So that's what I was about to say. I got it now. So when I originally started the Wife and Mompreneur in 2016, and I was behind the scenes running ads, y'all, I didn't tell, outside of I think my mama and Chris, I don't know if I told like any close friends. I don't think I did. But if I did, it wasn't like people that know me from like high school and school and stuff like that. Well, anyway, nobody knew it was my brand. So y'all, it was so funny. It went viral and all that, right? And it was so funny to see people that I went to school with sharing the posts and stuff that was going viral, because they was loving like the shirts and stuff, right? Because like I said, I didn't say nothing. You know how they say like if people know it's you, they won't really like support or whatever, or the support is minimal and all of that type of stuff. Granted, I get support or whatever. Granted, I don't depend on it, but I get support. People, share, like, whatever sometimes. But anyway, nobody knew it was my brand, y'all, and it was so funny seeing people that I knew out here sharing the post, not even realizing that it was my brand. And then I remember when I had somebody let me look up this dang address while I'm sitting up here about to take off. Don't even know where I'm going. I still gotta get the gas. This gas station was real full, so I'm like, I'm not about to get gas there. It's gonna take too long. I know where I'm going. Okay, so yeah, it was funny. So then I had somebody like basically steal my design. Granted, you can put anything on a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So somebody stole my design, and it wasn't an actual logo or nothing. It was just words. And that's when I started like really figuring out about, you know, copyright, trademark, and all of that. Cause y'all, I was pissed. I'm on Facebook reporting posts, this, that, and the third. Lady was, and then what made it so bad was, so I wasn't making none of the t-shirts. I had a manufacturer manufacturing all the t-shirts for me and shipping it and all that for me. So I would just come up with the designs, upload it, and then when the orders came through, they would take care of that side of it for me. Okay, so this lady was, I guess, making them at the house, heat pressing them or whatever. I got a heat press too, so I know how that side of the business go too, because that's how I would personal brand myself when I didn't want to wait on samples. Okay, lady was heat pressing the shirts at the house or whatever, using my design or my phrase or whatever. And y'all, when I tell y'all this lady was making these shirts dirt cheap, so basically you stole my design and then you undercutting, so you literally are taking money out of my pocket. I was making money, but at the same time it's like, man, that's my phrase, like, get on. So I was upset, y'all. I contacted a lawyer. Like, I was like really trying to go off and really get down to it, like cutting her off from doing my stuff, from selling that phrase or whatever. But when it came down to it, since it was just like a phrase or words on the shirt, there was really not too much that I can do because it was words. It wasn't like a logo or anything like that. And that's the information I found out when talking to that lawyer or whatever. But it was just crazy, like the numbers that one design did, and nobody knew it was mine until that situation happened. Because when the lady like jacked my design, I made a post on Facebook, I tagged her, I was going in. I was on Facebook ranting. I was pissed off because I felt like this mine, she trying to eat off of me and da 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 da. Anyway, long story short, I got over that because even after that I created other phrases that did just as good. And I'm like, it don't even matter. People, when you got something good, people gonna steal it. And that's with anything. You already know. People gonna always create a replica or try to undercut you with like cheaper prices and this and the third. I'm talking about the lady prices was so cheap. I'm like, okay, I already know how much wholesale t-shirts and stuff cost. Obviously, I sell clothes. I already know. I'm like, man, you couldn't have been making no money. You couldn't have been. Like, it don't even matter now, but you couldn't have been making no freaking money selling them that cheap. I don't even remember the lady name or nothing, but I know I tried to get her butt blocked up off of Facebook because I reported that post so heavy. Okay, y'all, I got my destination pulled up. I'm about to put my little vent thing in so that I can put my phone in and GPS. It's not showing tight. But yeah, I'm about to put my little vent thing in right here so that I can get ready to GPS to my destination, and then I might show y'all some of the neighborhood. Obviously, I'm not gonna show you the name of the neighborhood or nothing like that for safety reasons in case we do end up going with this particular one at any point when we do move, but I will probably show y'all the neighborhood. Okay, I'll check back in with y'all in a minute, but I'm about to go to this gas station first, wherever it is. Matter of fact, let me find one on the route, and then I'm gonna go to my destination, cause this ain't it. Alright, y'all. Okay, so I go to the pump, put in my card or whatever. It keep on trying to make me go to the attendant. One thing about me, I'm not going to the attendant to pay for no gas. That's just gonna slow me down. So on to the next gas station. I ain't got time. I'm talking about, I tried it like 2-3 times and it kept on trying to force me. Nah, I'm good. It kept telling me to tap or insert card, which I did, but it kept canceling the transaction. I bet. Next. Too much to ask. Why do we love love when love seems to hate us? Sorry if I sound so filled with gloom. You say you care. Look, y'all, 5 miles to empty. I had to go to a whole nother gas station. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I got some gas, so I'm not gonna get stranded. I'm on the phone with Chris. Y'all, Madison trying to send out a dang Amber Alert for me, trying to figure out where I'm at. She been texting me and stuff, but obviously I'm driving and I'm talking to Chris, so I can't talk to her and text and stuff right now. So she acting like I'm missing or something. Talking about I text mommy and she didn't answer. Girl, let me do what I'm doing. I'm safe. But I'll show y'all the neighborhood in just a minute once I get there. Alright, y'all, so I just pulled up to this neighborhood. I'm not even gonna show y'all. It's a no. I pulled in literally 5-10 seconds in. I'm already seeing stuff that I don't like. That's a no for me anywhere that we stay, so it's a no. So I'm not even gonna waste my time taking my camera off the mount or anything. It's a no. Check back in with y'all in a little bit.
Look at me, where she wanna be. Call me Freaky T, off the leash. I feel like a dog, I can have the fleet. Keep it P, never needed you, but you needed me. I got cream, make a pretty clean, boost your self-esteem.
Alright, y'all, I'm headed to the house for a potty break, and then I'm gonna pop back out. Alright, y'all, I'm back in the car, about to go to my next destination. It's this spot that I always see when we go to the store. I've been seeing it, and they got houses over there for sale and for lease. So, no matter which route we take, I'm definitely about to go over there and look because they look like they're real nice. My bad if this sun. Ooh. Help a little bit. Okay. But yeah, so I'm about to check those out now because every time I pass by, I be like, oh, I need to go over there and see what those houses looking like. What that neighborhood looking like. And my bad, I'm crunching on some chili cheese Fritos. Threw some in a Ziploc bag before I left the house. I ain't want to eat too much because we're actually gonna go out to eat tonight. Just a quick little family dinner after I go back and pick up Madison. Got my little wet ones to wipe all this mess off my hands when I'm done. But yeah, so this is a neighborhood that I've been wanting to check out, and every time we roll through there, when I come back through there, I never remember to go. So that's where I'm heading now. I'm gonna take y'all along, and hopefully this one look good and it's worth actually kind of showing y'all at least the street or something, because that last one I wasn't really impressed though. I didn't even feel the need to show y'all. I was a little let down. So stay tuned.
Black girl, if you a 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 black girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Black girl, if you a black girl, if you a black girl, if you a JP, my neck, my back,
So buttery brown.
my neck, my back, my back, my back, my neck, my back,
So buttery brown. Oh my, oh my, oh my,
my neck, my back, my neck, my back, my neck, my back, my back, my neck, my back, my back.
Alright, I put y'all on my little flexi tripod, but I'm loving this area over here. These neighborhoods over here, bomb. Loving them. The one I just left out of that I showed y'all, it was really nice. It looked very like family oriented, very family friendly, and all of that. I saw a bunch of kids outside. Everybody's lawns looked nice and all of that. I'm about to go to like maybe one or two more, and then I'm gonna head to get Madison so that we can jet back home so we can take our shower before we go out to eat. But yeah, just checking back in to tell y'all I'm liking what I'm seeing now. But I'm still rolling, but I'll see if the next one is the next area is worth showing y'all. Ooh, that's where I need to be going. Let me U-turn.
My skirt came down.
Oops, there goes my.
black girl, if you a 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 black girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Black girl, if you a black girl.
Alright, y'all, so the last spot I didn't even show y'all. It was a bunch of townhouses that are like in the process of still being built, so it wasn't really much to show y'all, but the neighborhood was really nice. Our last spot was a townhome, and it was cool, and we actually liked it. But I think we're now like used to being in just like a standalone house. So I don't think we want another townhome. I think if the right one came up, maybe, but I'm pretty sure we gonna get another house. So I'm about to go ahead and pick up Madison, and then from there we're going to go back home and then get ready to go out to eat. Alright, follow up with y'all in a minute.
And that was that. So I skated off as you strolled off, looking at them legs. Goddamn, they look so soft. I gotta take you from your man, that's my mission. If his love has really got to handle competition, you only knew him 5 months.
Alright, y'all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and conclude the Wife and Mompreneur Diaries here. I'm about 7 minutes away from picking up Madison. So I enjoyed this. I'm starting to realize more and more as I get older, I'm a road trip girl. I like rolling in the car, driving, and just listening to music and vibing out. That's probably why I enjoyed the time that me and Chris spent rolling around Dallas last weekend after we had brunch or whatever, just listening to music. I'm about to miss my turn. But yeah, so I'm definitely a road trip girl. Like, I like obviously traveling on planes and stuff, but I feel like can't nothing really beat rolling in a car and you got like a bomb playlist or just music period, even if you skip around, because I do that a lot too, because I haven't created a playlist of just all the different songs that I would want to listen to on a road trip. But yeah, so we might have to plan us a road trip, because I really enjoyed this, even though I was by myself. I even enjoy when me, Chris, and Madison be in the car and we like take turns picking songs. I'd be like, you got a request, whatever. But it was cool. It was definitely cool to get away for a little bit, have my little old me time. Definitely gonna do this again. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every week, because I just don't know if, you know, my schedule and our schedule as a family will allow it. But I feel like I'm definitely going to do this again. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, making this a series, I think is definitely going to be fun. So yeah, so like I said at the beginning, I feel like, ooh, that's a nice G-Wagon. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, I feel, oh my gosh, I cannot get out. I feel like it's very important for not only moms and wives or whatever, but men too, men, fathers, whoever. I feel like it's crucial for you to still make time for yourself, to go get yourself pampered and just have a long time, roll around, you know, in silence if you want, to gather your thoughts and all of that, because it just helps, like, with your, I feel like, your mental health and everything. And I honestly wasn't even dealing with anything. I just wanted to get out and just enjoy the day just for a little bit by myself. And I had been planning, obviously, to do a little bit of the Wife and Mompreneur Diaries or whatever, and I hadn't made time for it. So I figured, why not today? And so yeah, it was cool. This car trying to dart around me, they doing the most. But yeah, so I figured, why not today? And it was cool. So I think I'm definitely going to incorporate this more frequently. But yeah, I think I'm gonna incorporate this more frequently. And like I said, even if I don't do it every week, maybe like every 2 weeks or something. But I enjoyed it, and next time I'll probably actually go do more. I was a little bit pressed for time. I wasn't expecting to be at the nail shop that long, but I should have known, because that's, like I told you, that's another reason why I don't like going to the nail shop like that, because I don't like being up there for long periods of time. And I guess another thing, let me say this before I get off of her. I guess things don't change. When I used to get the different colored tips back in the day, they were actually just tips. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally they had tips. Just like they got the white French tips or whatever, they had solid colored tips back in the day. So now, well, at least at this particular nail shop, he had to do the dip powder, the colored dip powder, in order to do it. And that's a longer process, because, you know, he got to shape it, carve it out, and, you know, make it the little, that I know made the process take longer than it should have. But other than that, everything went fine. It was smooth, and I'm like satisfied with them or whatever. I just know that the time probably could have been cut, maybe not in half, but possibly if they would have just had the color tip. So I might have to call around or do a little nail salon hopping next time and see if anybody got some tips, because I really don't be wanting to spend that much time up there. I'm used to just getting my pedicure and dipping, but even with nails, I never used to be up there too long. The only time I used to be up there a little bit longer is back in the day where I used to get crazy designs and hump nails and all that type of stuff. That's young me. I ain't doing all that no more. I don't be wanting to do all that no more. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode right here, and then I'm gonna pick up where I left off on the weekly vlog once I get Madison and we get home and we shower and all of that. And so y'all will come along for that. It just won't be a part of this vlog. So yeah, I'm trying to think, am I leaving anything out? I don't think so. I'm gonna finish editing the next weekly. Why you jump in front of me? I'm gonna finish editing the next weekly vlog tonight and then finalize everything, and I don't think I'm gonna upload it tomorrow, which is Friday. I think I'm gonna end up uploading it Saturday morning. I think Saturday morning will work out better with the time frame that I need to finish adding audio and all of that to the clips and all of that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Like I said, I feel like I'm leaving something out. I don't know what it is. I feel like I did everything besides go to my box, and I'll probably do that tomorrow. Madison was a little beefed up with me. Let me say this too. Madison was a little beefed up with me at first when she knew we wasn't gonna go to Target, because my initial plan was to, first of all, leave a little bit earlier, not be at the nail shop as long, and basically after I was done doing all of the stuff that I wanted to do, I was going to pick Madison up, go to Target, go to Hobby Lobby, because that's what she's been wanting to do to spend some of her birthday money or whatever. That was the initial plan. But obviously as it got later, I'm like, it don't really make sense to do it tonight or today or whatever. So I pretty much called her and told her, hey, we can do it tomorrow, and we can pretty much do it, get up, eat breakfast or whatever, and then we can go right after that. I told her that. So she was beefed up at first, but once I told her that we was gonna, get ready to go home and shower and stuff and then head back out to go out to eat, that lightened the blow, and she cool with it now. So yeah, I'm gonna conclude it here. See y'all on the next one. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell your auntie, sister, mama them. Yeah, I've been forgetting. I've been forgetting to say it, and I'm making sure I say it now. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your mama them.